Hi guys, and thank you for being here. So if you want to know who I am, and if you don't notice the giant logo on my forehead, it's me, Roem, from Drag Race Holland. I used to be on this channel like all the time, until recently I quit, and then I disappeared. And I'm gonna explain why in this video. So if you wanna know why, keep watching, because we're gonna talk all about it. And I'm kinda back. I don't know if I will be back like definitely or like weekly or whatever. This is just like slowly me getting back to things I enjoy doing, which is filming myself in front of a camera. This is starting out great. This video is gonna be all about my life after Drag Race. Because a lot of people on here, especially, know me for Rebel Dark Race and all the makeup videos and the blah blah whatever before Drag Race, and then I was like, ooh, here I am on Drag Race, and then I did like the room view and not a lot after that. So I think it's time for an update about everything that happened post Drag Race, and we're gonna talk all about it. So if you want to know more about that, keep watching. And this is Disney Channel. So I'm starting this video out with blocking my brows. I haven't done makeup in like ages. So if I'm gonna look like a foot, then that's fine. See, this is what happens when you don't do makeup. My god, what is happening? Okay. So let's start this entire story from the beginning. In 2020, I got a little message on Instagram from like a random twink saying, hi, we're trying to create and produce Drag Race. Do you want to join? If so, then I'll send you a form. And then I sent it to Fate and I was like, what is this? This looks very fake to me. But it ended up being real. And I was like, I don't know if I should. One voice in my head was like, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. And the other was like, you're not ready at all. Like, there's nothing to showcase. You've been doing drag in your bedroom in front of a camera for like, what was it, like 5-6 years at that point, which is fun and which is also like some kind of skill, I guess. But it's not really the Drag Race skills you need. You know what I mean? On the other hand, I thought to myself that, well, these Dutch drag queens can't be that good. Like, what do? They lip sync and stuff, and their outfits are usually not that great. I was wrong. We can say what we want to say about Drag Race Holland, but the runways are always very good, except for mine. We can say it, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. I look like a potato in a purple plastic bag. And that's fine, that's also a look. When I was preparing the outfits and stuff, I had in mind that I didn't really want it to win. I was just there for the experience. And then I went to the promo shoot and I had like a certain feeling. I don't know what it was. I was like, and I told the makeup artist, I was like, I don't really care what happens. Like, the fact that I'm here is like really cool. And that is still my mindset for today. Like, I don't really care what happened. I was there, which is really cool. The one thing that you shouldn't forget is that a lot of the queens in America are doing drag to get on Drag Race. At the time of season 1, and also maybe season 2, queens did not, especially in like the Netherlands, did not do drag to get on Drag Race because there was no Drag Race, and yeah, there have been like casts going around and rumors and productions, but it was all like, it's not gonna happen. For us, there was no Drag Race. There was no example. There was no end goal. There was no stepping point. You had to do it yourself. At that point, you had like UK and Thailand, and then Holland came about. So it was like the start of the Drag Race revolution, as I can say nicely. And that was always my thing as well. Like, I did never expect myself to get on that show. I loved that show. I still do like that show. But it wasn't the goal. For me, why do I do drag? It's just like, I want to tell stories. I want to create characters. I want to do that stuff. And I wanted to just create like my art and create a little imaginary world for everyone to experience on social media, which is fine, which is absolutely valid, and which I can do. I tried doing that with all my outfits and stuff, and doing drag the way I wanted to do it, but it just at that point wasn't really like good. I really had to experience Drag Race to become like the best, better version of myself. But the thing with drag is you always evolve. There is no end point. You always evolve till you quit. I hope this powder isn't moldy because I haven't touched it in like ages. I simply was there to just enjoy the experience. I was there to get myself in the scene, get myself seen in the scene, meet a lot of new queens, meet a lot of new people, and the experience. And I'm not gonna lie, I was there for the exposure. That sounds all fun and games until you are there and realize that you're actually too much of a Drag Race super fan, and that you see through everything that happens there. I don't know how to say this legally, but it's not real. There are a lot of personalities that clash with each other, but the overall end product that you see on TV is not real. And that is absolutely fine, because I think the viewer at this point realizes that too. No, there is not a script, no, there isn't an outline, there isn't anything, but there are people who very nicely ask you to say certain things, to twist a sentence so that they can twist it in their way, and that's fine. That's reality TV. If I didn't want that in my life, if I didn't want to be edited in a certain way, if I didn't want to be perceived in a certain way by fans, by viewers, by who matter, I don't really care, I shouldn't have done it. I knew that from the start, and I knew that from the beginning. So when I was there, I was only focused on the production, the editing. I don't think I have a foundation stick. Never mind. I was there in the mirror with Abby and Janey doing the conversations, doing the deep, sad background story. And I was like, well, one of us is going home. And then I thought to myself, like, well, there are no other sad background stories that are being told, and it's just Janey and Abby and me. Well, then I know what's going on, and then, you know, that's what happens. Then the reveal happens, and my God, what happened after that is just crazy. I was there with Faith, and I think one of my friends also on the couch, and the reveal happened, and just the followers started to come in like crazy. And followers, and followers, and followers, and their numbers just went up and up and up, and they didn't end. And I was like, this is like crazy. I don't know if I had to be like happy or scared. I don't know. At the end of the day, that's what I always wanted. I wanted to be seen. I wanted to have a lot of followers. I wanted to be this influencer. I wanted to live this certain lifestyle, and blah, 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 blah. And it felt like everything slowly started to make sense, and all the puzzle pieces are starting to fall into place. And then what happens is like absolutely the amount of people that want to give you opportunities is crazy. A lot of opportunities came. A lot of opportunities came. A lot of big names came. A lot of things came. And when you have like, when all that, it's like gold falls into your hands, comes out of nowhere, the gears in my mind started to roll. And I was like, I don't deserve this. Everything is fake. This is all people pretending. It's like, I don't know. It just feels like within like 2 weeks, people are saying, haha, there's the camera. It was all just one big joke. And I had that moment for a long time that I just didn't realize what was happening. And I didn't felt like I deserved that because like, what did I do? I just went on TV. I didn't, in my opinion, work hard for it. And then I thought to myself, I did work hard for it. All these years, without any profit, without any results, came with this. In this second. That's actually crazy to think about. And I'm not saying that everything was happy and flowers and heaven at that point. No, because like I still had like doubts in my mind. Like I was like, is everything real? Is this real? Is this happening? It also gave me a fulfilling mindset in if you just are willing to put in the work, it will give results in the end, and it will be fine in the end. I also have no clue what we're doing today. I got a lot of new palettes. A lot of new palettes. A lot of new makeup. And that's also a part of this. The amount of makeup that I received for just being on a little TV show is mind-blowing. I feel like I have a Sephora at home. And I kind of don't want it. But at the same time, this is everything I ever wanted. So I feel like ungrateful to say no. But at the same time, I feel like other people could maybe use it better. I have like 70 eyeshadow palettes and I use 2. I don't need it. I have so many makeup brushes, so many foundations, so many whatever little thingies, all makeup. And I'm very thankful for all these brands and sending me stuff and wanting to work with me, but at the same time it's so overwhelming and I feel like it's so much waste kinda, because like what am I gonna do? I love collecting makeup. I've always collected makeup, don't get me wrong. So when I receive stuff that I'm like, I don't know what I'm gonna use, I give it to family, I gave it to Faith, I gave it to friends, a little gifts and stuff. I don't know. What am I gonna do with all that? I have no clue. So brands, if you're watching, probably not, you can still send me stuff. Great, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. You make my day with little gifts. It feels like Christmas every day. But I'm still trying to figure out ways to use it well. You have to remember that all of this happened during COVID and all the lockdowns and everything. So all these opportunities came and it felt like my world started to open up and everything was fine and great and rainbows, and that ended very quickly. A lot of cancellations happened for everyone. That's just very obvious. That happened to a lot of people and it sucked. But when you go home first on Drag Race, people are suddenly ranking you based on that TV show. And that happened with the fans and the viewers, which is obvious. But when it comes to like producers and people who host events and all that kind of stuff, that suddenly you're less of value when you go home first, is a little bit disappointing. It's very easy for those people to cut you out of the selection of people who are selected for that event or whatever, because you went home first. And that's fine the first time. The second time is starting to get a little annoying. But the third time, you're just over it. It's like done. I don't want it anymore. And that's very hard to not get angry over that. Because at the end of the day, it's just the entertainment industry, and it's like, again, it's the world you signed up for. That's everything you wanted, so deal with it. But I'm still very thankful because I got to do a lot of fun stuff. I got to be on TV a few times. I got to do a promo campaign for Lil Nas X. All that stuff, like, that's crazy. Like, that doesn't just happen out of nowhere. So it's not like I wasn't able to do anything. And I'm very thankful for all the stuff that happened in that time. And then Drag Race is over. We didn't expect like a new season to happen. So we're like, we're like royalty now. Oh, we're like the queens. Like we made it. And then I got an email saying, hi, season 2 is happening. Would you like to promote this on your social media? Thank you. I looked at Fate and I said, you have to audition right now. Unfortunately, that didn't happen, which is sad. I was so excited to see these new queens and to see how they will do and if the production was any better. Spoiler alert, no. But also something in me was like, should I audition? Should I like do it again? I always felt like I was there and I wasn't able to show anything. I just was there, opened the door, said hi, closed the door, and was gone. I'm not gonna get into details on what happened next, but I was really happy to be asked to be brought back for the talent show, to be in the audience for the season 2 Queens. That was really fun, and I really enjoyed that. I'm gonna go all out, I'm gonna get a new wig, new outfit, blah blah blah, everything new. It's like, this is my chance to say hi, I can actually do it. I can look great. I don't look like a purple potato. I'm fine. I was very active on TikTok because I was like, I really don't care what happens on this app. I'm just be crazy. I use it like Twitter. I just post whatever is on my mind and go. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. And just it's just not too produced, And that's I love that. And I got a lot of exposure out of TikTok, which is still crazy to me. Like, how the hell did that happen? But when all that exposure came, also a lot of people loved it and a lot of people liked it. A lot of people are started to dislike me, which is fine. Huh? That's absolutely fine. You go do you, boo. I got into a mindset that I didn't really want to go in. No, I was not, don't worry, I was not depressed or anything because of people disliking me. That's fine, you don't have to like me. But I started to get into a mindset of chasing followers and likes and comments and exposure and all that. And that was really the start of the end for me. I just wanted to be seen. It was like all this exposure happened, and now people are starting to not really care about me anymore. I need to put myself back in and get likes and followers and blah 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 and get seen. And 2020 was literally the best year. I was like, I don't know why everyone is complaining about like lockdowns and whatever. It was like the best year. I moved to a new city. I got on Drag Race. I got into a very nice relationship. Met a lot of new people. It felt like my world was opening up. And then the next year happened, 2021, and it felt like everything that was handed to me slowly started to fall apart, and I started to lose everything. And then there was a point with drag where I felt like I really lost my magic. And for me, drag has always been magic. It's been dressing up, and it's like going back to a little piece of childhood of yourself. And when you lose your magic, you don't want to do it anymore. And yeah. And then a little spark came, a little idea came. As I said before, with drag, I always wanted to export people to a new world, and I wanted to get you to live a little fantasy. I got a little spark, a little idea on how to build that world, actually imagine that world and bring it to life. And all of a sudden, it stopped. It was just gone. It felt like I was not depressed or anything, because it was like this all will get over and it's all fine. But I felt like I lost all my magic. I have to get back a little bit. Season 2 came around, and I'm gonna say it wasn't a good season, which is very sad for these very talented queens. Like, my god, what a fun cast of people. I absolutely love every single one of them. There was too much wrong with that TV show for it to be liked by me. If you like it, that's fine, but I just did not like it. And I'm gonna talk about that. Just because I've been on Drag Race doesn't mean I'm gonna shut up, you know what I mean? In this industry and in this TV show, there are certain people who don't appreciate that kind of honesty, and they decide to block you. Which is fine. You don't have to watch my content if you don't like it. But if you're the host of the TV show, there needs to be, in my opinion, a certain respect towards each other. And if you decide to not speak on your problems, if you decide to not be respectful towards each other and get issues solved, then that's kind of childish to me. And I don't know why it happened. They were never specific. They never talked to me. They never did anything. It was just like, block, bye, gone. Now, that's fine. Like, just solve your issues, talk with people. Don't hold a grudge forever. Life's too short for that. But fine, that's everyone's choice, everyone's opinion. Something that I still experience a lot is people recognizing me. Even out of drag, which is so weird to me because like I was on TV for like 5 minutes, my face out of drag has been on TV for like 2 minutes. How do you recognize me? People are always scared to come up to me and I'm like, no, please come up to me. It's always this little conversation of like, oh, I loved you on Drag Race. You looked so beautiful. And I'm like, damn girl, did you watch the show? It looked very ugly, but thank you very much. Oh my god, this face is starting to get awful. I need to fix it. It's been like 2 years at this point and I still don't know how to behave when people recognize me. And also like when I meet new friends or new people or whatever, they always talk about Drag Race. Like my life is more than that 3 days of my life that I filmed Drag Race. But it's just like, do you really think that I want to talk about this for the rest of my life? Like, it was a very fun experience, but it's not me. There's more to me than a fake reality TV show about men in dresses. At a certain point, I felt like I became a drag factory. That I just had to get into drag, smile, and get out of drag, and I'm just not into that. That's not why I did drag. I want to do drag to create my own little imaginary world, and if I can't do that, if I don't feel that, what am I doing? I'm first gonna do my eyebrows and then fix everything else because I need to do my face first. I didn't even set my face. I so don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to avoid everything that makes my life feel like a boring routine or whatever, or like something that doesn't give me energy. Like, I don't watch the news anymore. I would rather just watch cartoons, do stupid like stuff, play The Sims. I'm just tired of being an adult. I don't want to do this all the time. Sometimes I just have to get back to a little piece of childhood to experience a certain part of happiness that I'm looking for. And I feel like everybody should do that. I'm not saying that you should download The Sims right now, but there's a certain part of inside you that wants to do something, and that has a little voice in the back of someone saying, you can't do that when you grew up. But now, you're probably like older, and you're like, wait, I can do that. Sometimes, I get to make my own decisions, and I don't have to break my leg to put the most effort into my work and do the best that I can and drain my entire energy to work and everything. No, like sometimes, chill out, do something fun, write a story, draw, paint, I don't know. And drag for me was always my escape, like my little world. That was always the playful part for me. But then at a certain point, it kind of became like a drag factory. And I don't want that. And I'm not gonna do that. I would rather not earn a single coin with drag and have fun and experience joy and create my own little magical universe than get rich off this and be like this drag factory. No, I don't want that. And then there also comes, you don't believe it, from a social media queen, a part of me that's starting to extremely despise and hate and dislike social media. Don't have to watch the news or watch people complain and all that stuff. Like, there is so much noise on social media. Like, I don't know who was it. Like, there was a queen once who told me that it feels like a bunch of bees buzzing in your head. And I was like, yeah, that's it. Like, I kind of want to delete it all. I'm still trying to find like my way into like the entire drag world because like, I'm so sorry to say it, but I don't like lip syncs. It bores me. Like, if you can do it properly, if you can entertain people with lip syncs, great. I really appreciate that. That's a great talent. I love that. But not for me. I don't like watching that. I don't like doing that. And I'm not gonna sing. I'm not gonna dance. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to figure it all out. And I am able to figure it all out. Like, I don't need to have all the answers right now. I don't need to be perfect. I don't need to have it all together. Like, sometimes you just need to take your time. I recently joined a musical theater company. It's like an amateur thing, but that's why I kind of enjoy it because like there's no pressure on me to perform. Like kind of is, but you know what I mean. Like I don't need to be Roem. These people are like, oh, you've been on TV, fun. Now sing. You know what I mean? Okay, they don't care, and I love that. I get so much energy from that. Like I don't want to do stuff anymore that drains my energy. I just want to do stuff that gives me energy. Yes, I am a musical theater kid. I don't know if you noticed. Everything's falling down. So Faith and I got a new makeup space, and I would love to show you around when it's all clean. It's actually really fun. If you want to see that and my entire makeup collection and just this room, leave a comment in the down below because I would love to show you. This looks awful. What did I do? I look awful. Yeah, we're kind of fixing it. I look awful. What's going on? How do I fix this? I don't usually look like this. Do I? Maybe I do. Like, I'm not exaggerating. Like, I really don't know. Take a break sometime. Don't take a break. You'll look like this. Usually when I have like important things, like Faith helps me with my eyebrows, she's like, no, it's wonky. You need to do it like this. I can do it on my own. I'm an independent woman. I can do my own eyebrows. But I've been doing it for 7 years. And you still can't see it. So now that all that is over, what's next? People ask, Roem, are you going on UK versus the world? No. I was very excited. I was like, oh girl, if they're gonna ask me, I'm gonna do it, and blah, 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 blah. And then I watched, I was like, no girl, I'm not gonna put myself back into that competition. No. I would love to be on TV again. I would love to be on TV. I love TV. It's very great. It's very fun. And I just love the entire experience. But Drag Race is another story. It's just like, I don't want to do it. The one thing I will get back on Drag Race for is if they do like a pork chop season. Like, that would be very fun to me. But on the other hand, like, my skill set is very I don't have a clue how I'm going to lip sync. And I kind of don't want to do that. Because that's not my drag. So, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really see it happening, but the only thing I would do it for is that. Just to meet all the pork chop queens, because, like, we're all in this together. Also, what the hell am I going to do for a talent show? Be annoying on TikTok? Like, girl. Imagine RuPaul being like, and now, Roem, and they just brought out a giant screen. Oh, it's not that bad at all. Oh my god, how can I forget? We have a new member in the family. Say hi to Medusa. Hello, say hi. Hello. Isn't she pretty? Isn't she pretty? She's the most gorgeous girl ever. Isn't it ironic how your name is Medusa? And that kind of sent me home? Bye! No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to try out this Morphe X Nyan. I don't know her name. She's very creative. I'm a pretty girl. Ooh, I like this color. Ooh, I look great. Where is that sparkly bit? Here it is. I miss this face. I miss doing drag. I'm so glad I made this video. Okay, guys and girlies and days and dems. So I'm gonna put on some lashes and my outfit and everything, and I will be right back. So thank you so much, and I will see you in a little bit. So yeah, this has actually been kind of therapeutic for me. We should do this more often. Don't worry, I will Facetune this white canvas here to look like this. I'm not gonna spend all my foundation on that just for a picture. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here with me. And it was actually really fun to record this haul again. And I feel like we should do it again. Coming soon, I have a new project which I'm launching that I have been working on actually a long time, which I have been filming as well and documenting the process. So I can't wait to share that. And if you have noticed throughout the video, then you might have seen a little sneak peek of what's to come. I still look a little bit wonky, but I don't care. I haven't been in drag for 6 months, I think. It's fine. And if you have anything you would like to see, then leave it in the comments, because I would love to know what you think. Don't forget this video a thumbs up and subscribe and do anything that people do. I don't know anymore! Ah! Don't forget to subscribe, like, and everything. And I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!